Hello, 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 hello. Okay, let's look at this world. I realize it's probably a lot easier to just click a button and watch a video than it is to jump in and full-on play the game. So let's just show you some of the fun stuff, some of the highlights that we got going here. So here's where we spawned, which is pretty awesome. We spawned with this really cool mountain range region that's quite beautiful. It's got, you know, some areas around here that are nice. Whoops, let's not throw that away. That's a pretty good bow. So let's take a peek. Got some weird, like, circular formations that were, I think, generated naturally, unless Steve already started to do that. I don't know if he did that, Steve, or not. But we just thought that this would be a really cool area to transform together. If anyone ever wanted to jump on here later, you are welcome to basically anything out of any of my bases. So let's take a look at what we've got. Now I'm running instead of riding my steed, so it might take a little longer, but hey, who can't spare 5 minutes? So we showed up here, and Steve started gathering some stuff together. Made a chicken pen, you know, a couple rows of wheat, some sugarcane, cows. He's also accrued some bees, which is pretty cool. And started building a structure over here, which is pretty great. A little base. Built a little hobbit hole. This was the first location ever built in the game. That's the first thing. So Steve and I managed to collaborate a little bit. It was almost entirely Steve, if I'm being honest. I just came in and kind of optimized a little after watching a few videos and troubleshooting. And really the only thing wrong was flow of water. So let's take a quick peek at what this is, because this is bananas in here. So Steve found this mine shaft that we've pretty well dug out into nothing. And in this mine shaft he found 3 separate spider farms. And we built this contraption. There's one spider farm in here. These guys all get sucked out and shot up. There's another spider farm down this way. And spiders will shoot up from underneath. Another one over here in this area. And then another one down there. And he had all of this connected up. It's so, it's rather brilliant. You know? You come over here to collect your XP. And, you literally just slaughter them. Anyways, I thought that was a neat little highlight. We've got an enchanting room, upgradability, place to sleep, and if you ever need spider eyes, you know, we've got quite a few chests of spider eyes and string on top of, you know, other boxes and boxes of mob drops. But let's go check out some other stuff, shall we? You still with me? Yeah, 4 minutes in almost, and I barely showed you anything. But that's the most impressive, in my opinion, technological feat in this entire realm to this point, is how Steve connected all that together. Pretty cool. What we'll check out next is my little starter base. Now I'll preface this with also the fact that I've been playing this game for really long time, and like incessantly, so I've learned a few things about decorating and that sort of thing. So here's my starter home. It's called Spruce Mine. Essentially I just kind of made a nice little base here. These are all the first things I dug out. Essentially I built a stairway to... Did any of these grow? No, I wanted to test out dripstone grow rate. These are my my mines. So I just dig out huge, vast areas, and it's how I collect diamonds. So usually this tunnel goes a very, very long way. I think this is, oh no, it's this one. This is my Y13 branch that goes on, well, so far you can't even see, 25 chunks or so. This one also goes on for, I think I turn in this one because of lava. And then another branch down this way, which has also other branches. So that's how I get my, that's how I get all my resources, basically. That, and I've had to dig out a few chunks to this point, and I'll show you that because I made a slime farm that I've now automated. And I'm also working on a little side project here, which is essentially going to be sort of a mystical glowing lake. This was kind of a fun. We've got a heart. Mostly natural generation. I'm not gonna lie, I might have helped it out a little bit. I know, I'm such a cutie. And I found this little area, and I thought to myself, that would be pretty if I put some sand in here and built a house. So this was my cottage home. I haven't put a roof on it yet. Got an automated sugarcane farm that just runs in the background. I have my cow cooker. I know this is going to hurt some of you. It is the easiest way to get food and without having to really worry about anything. So I built myself a little smelter room where I can smelt or smoke or, you know, cook glass. I've got some other stuff in here, my little bedroom, some of my firsts, enchanted apple, and heart of the sea, diamond armor, spyglass. This is nowhere near done yet. I'm going to segment probably some rooms. So old set of armor, well, old, played a little bit. Enchanting room, some storage up here. I know, crazy exciting, right? Not even close. Let's go look at, let's go look at my llamas. So I've also got some llamas here. If I ever want to go on a long journey, I can take llamas and they'll give me extra storage. You guys can do it too, if you ever want to. We've got pretty much every color of wool that you can possibly need if you want some colorful blocks to build with. And let's take another little journey. See, this is where the steed might have come in handy, but we'll do it the old-fashioned way. I've got some fun names for my equipment, and we'll pull a Steve. We'll take the scenic route. Sting is my sword, of course, after the famous blade of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. We've got Spitfire, which is my pretty incredible flaming infinite bow. Infinity 2, which is a basically rechargeable pickaxe that if I get experience points while it's damaged, it just recharges health. What do we got? So here is new windmill. This is the oh, that was fun. This is the town that the first town I came across, and I decided let's transform it. Funnily enough, this was actually auto-generated, which was weird. I just kind of shot it out that way because I wanted to make a tunnel for riding the horse back and forth. So I've got we've got Mother Gaia over here in the distance, a giant tree. My research has led me to believe it is housing an ancient god inside of it. I need to do a little more research to figure out what's happening there. I've got the mayoral home up there. The people of this town voted me mayor, because of course they did. I'm you know, just amazing, just incredible. And we've got the windmill, of course, in the distance here. Now, the windmill doesn't actually have anything in it, but it's a cool structure. It'll have something in it eventually. Right here. So I've built a automatic wheat farm. By automatic, I mean it runs on slave labor. Thank you, Mr. Villager. He basically just walks around and plants stuff, and then I have a minecart system here where the minecart just goes back and forth infinitely, collects every square, and brings it in here. This is a little circuit that basically uses a comparator to see whether or not the mine shaft is dropping things in the hopper or not. And if it is dropping something in the hopper, it pauses for a moment, drops it in the hopper, and from there it goes in the chest. It didn't do it that time, there was nothing in it. We've got an automatic composter, where I can throw stuff in the top, and automatically compost it and turn it into bone meal, which is kind of fun. So it shoots out, and then that goes through a hopper into this box, and it just collects bone meal. So I can just basically infinitely create bone meal. Let's see some other stuff. All the villagers have their own homes. As you'll notice, it's actually nighttime, and this village, to my knowledge, is pretty well mob-free. The area is pretty well mob-free. I've lit up most everything. I've redone the roads. I've built some of this stuff up here to make it look quite nice. I have a much larger automatic sugarcane farm over here because eventually I'm going to want to build a lot of rockets and fireworks to fly around everywhere. And it's almost full. We also have quite a few villagers that we sell paper to, and that makes a very big economy. We've got a makeshift farm over here. Little area. Again, there will be stuff in here eventually. Kind of cool. I think I still have a bed up here, yeah. Take a quick nap. We can check out a couple of the final locations here. If you're still with me, we've got some more fun stuff. We've got the compendium of events, if you feel like reading. This is my little journal. 80 pages at this point. The mayoral home, which is a pretty neat design, a little bit fantasy medieval, a little kitchen, you know, place to make some food, some storage. Oh my gosh, a whole lot of villagers, some old armors. Can I even get up here? Oh, I haven't put the enchantment table up here. The villagers feel very safe up here, so they hide up here, it seems. Little bedroom. Balcony. Got an automatic pumpkin farm as well. Okay, let's check out one of my current projects. So here is the door. It's a very, very cool door. It's a 4-layer door. It's got a very specific sequence of pistons. Yeah, I know, it gets me hard too. Anyways, since I built the door, I thought I'd build a base. So I built a customized cave, which I think is kind of cool. I dug out the whole thing and kind of built it up. You'll notice amethyst makes a cool noise when you walk on it. This is eventually going to be a glowing lake. It takes a lot of glowstone though. It's a lot of work. So I dug that out, and that's why it's pretty easy to get resources. The other reason it's easy to get resources is I dug out this, which is the slime spawner. The slime spawner, the way it works is you can't have anything in the entire chunk. Oh yeah, we got one to spawn already while we're up here. He's gone. He gone. Yeah. If you ever want to go down there, built a water elevator. You got down on the right, up on the left. Hard to read. Now I actually have an extra good water helmet, so I don't know if this will work as easily or as well for everyone else, but oh yeah, it's emptying some. There we go. See, that's how that works. So if it has slime, it's the exact same system as the wheat farm, where I just built a circuit on either side. Both of them come up. Oh yeah, look at that. So this thing's working overtime right now. What? Why is there iron? There should not be iron. Okay, one iron golem. Shit, you better be there. Anyways, I'll check all of this later. But those are some of the highlights here, guys. And one day you can pop in and check it out. And, you know, make something of your own. And let's just rocket ship to the moon. And if you made it through this entire 17 minutes, thanks for watching. Oh, also, foxes, fish. That's pretty cool.